Hello there. My name is Sol Runeholm, a Traveling Smith Vtuber forging his own path, and today I'm back with more Sekiro. So, oh, hello. Welcome to stream. Welcome, everybody. I just want to quickly address why this stream is happening almost a full 24 hours after it was originally scheduled. So, I had a family member go to the hospital, and it wasn't anything like life-threatening. It just had to be immediately addressed. It was you can think of it as something kind of similar to an allergic reaction. So it happened pretty close to when I was going to stream before, so I had to push it out. And then I was stuck in the hospital, which surprisingly did not have service, which seems unsafe to me, but who knows. So yeah, that's what happened, and I appreciate everybody's patience. So we'll be continuing with everything today, and like I said, no one was seriously injured, so everything is good. I think for today, I have regarding that as well. I did. Unfortunately late, I posted a couple of things on YouTube posts. If you don't follow me on other social media and there's something seems weird, that's where I would check in the future. It hopefully should not happen with any sort of frequency, but if I have updates on schedules and stuff, I'll make sure to post them there as well. I usually make sure to post the schedule on YouTube posts, and then also on that schedule waiting room. So try to give it as many places as I can so people know when things are happening. But yeah, today, may have noticed I have moved myself to the middle of the screen, and I'll explain why in just a moment. So I am constantly trying to figure out where to position myself when I am playing this game, because I have not yet had time to make myself a frame asset. And so I'm trying to see if I can position myself a little better here so that I'm not covering as much of the UI elements. Because I noticed in the last stream I was covering the HP bar, and I do feel like, well, that's not awful. It does kind of take away a little bit of the tension when you can't see like how much health I have, especially like because there was a couple of moments there where I was like, I fought for a considerable amount of time with like nearly no HP, but no one could see it on stream because my massive shoulders are in the way. So yeah, I'm actively working on it. Thankfully it's just a temporary thing. So I'm going to be creating for myself a little frame to let me sit. So I would be able to sit like I would be kind of up over here on the side, but I could like limit my body, and I could have it look real nice on screen. In addition to that, I'll also be creating a little I'll be creating myself a overlay, and that'll be part of I'm doing a little bit of an event. I think it's probably going to end up being at the very beginning of August, where my work schedule is going to cool down a little bit, and I'll be a little bit more active. So I kind of planned a little like kickoff event for that. So I'll have a couple of new art pieces. I'll be debuting a new chat box that I made myself, and a little bit of a new overlay, and maybe a couple of other surprises as well. So it depends on whether or not people that I have been talking to will get back. And yeah, I think that's all of my housekeeping for the day. So I think we can just go ahead and hop right into things. It's me clicking back into my window. So between last stream and this stream, I went and I farmed up some divine confetti, because I'm very stubborn, and so I have, I think, 15. That means total. So 10 storage, 5 on me, because I wanted to refight the headless, and I don't know. I'm the type of person that likes to, like, once I've encountered something like that, I really want to, like, figure out how to beat it. So I have secured myself a few more chances to try that out, and also farmed up a little bit of sen while doing that. So I do have a couple of things on my immediate to-do list, which is starting with, I have a little bit of a shopping list. Firstly, I'm buying this gourd seed. So that's one upgrade. And then I think I can now make several prosthetic upgrades that I was just lacking, like, basic raw materials for. Maybe not a huge amount, but I was missing a ton of scrap iron, and the guys I was farming for the divine confetti also dropped scrap iron, so I can upgrade a few things, and hopefully that'll give me some more options to play around with. So I will be testing a couple of these things real quick, and then we'll get moving. Double divine abduction. I have read at least the loaded spear thrust type and this one, but I will read once we're above this tier. So loaded spear cleave type. Unleash far-reaching thrust attacks. Lighter enemies struck by the spear may be dragged towards the wielder. Can also tear poorly fitting armor from heavier foes. Store energy in the spring mechanism for a powerful cleaving attack. So this one is more of a sweep rather than a pierce, I guess, for the hold. That's cool. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's go upgrade this. Yeah, I'm already running out of sen. But that is substantially better than where we were at before. Gouging top. These piercing blades retain momentum after landing and will damage an enemy's vitality and posture even if guarded. Taking a moment to further bend the spring and build rotational energy will cause the blade to rotate after landing, damaging the enemy multiple times on hit. That seems kind of useful. Anything else in here that I'm, like, interested in that I might maybe use a bag for? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. I'll hold off until I have a little bit more sen to get these, because I think I have a fairly limited number. Yeah, I've got a decent amount of money on me, but there are a few other shopkeeps that I want to quickly visit before I get moving today. I think top of the list would be can't remember what his name was. The guy that we encountered, one of the traitor Simpo assassin guy. Is that here? No, maybe. Ashina Castle Gate Fortress was... Maybe it was. Let me just quickly check. I can't quite remember which one specifically this guy was at. It was one of these I unlocked much later on. This feels right. Maybe not. Never mind. No, this is the wrong one. This is close. It's across from here. It's over there. I can't remember which sculptor's idol that is, though. It's not that one. Maybe it's part of Ashina Castle. So Tower Lookout, Old Grave. Serpent Shrine, Dungeon Reference, blah, blah, blah. Entrance. Ocean Reservoir. I don't feel like any of these are correct. Yeah, I can't remember which one. Forgive my memory. Is it? It's not one of these, right? Maybe I can get to it from here. Yeah, I feel like that was a whole lot at once. How's everybody doing today? I know there's I know there's been a lot at the beginning of the stream, so let's see. Yeah, this is the right place. And oop. I have to take these guys out because they can see really far. Is there anybody here? There is, but I can take this guy out. All of Japan knows I'm here. It's your fault. Okay. At least I know lore-wise why these guys can see so far. Now, the first time I encountered one of these, I was like, wow, he could see me from like dramatically farther. Because of the same descendants of the Oni women, I think. Ow. Okay. All of this just to go shopping. Come on. Okay. Is high enough? Yes. Okay. All right. Hello, sir.
このねぐらは全く具合がいいぜ。次から次へと客が来ら。ま、銭落とす方の客なら歓迎だ。
Okay. Yeah, so Iron Fortress and Anti-Air Death Blow. Text. I would like to have both of these things, but do I have enough money? I think I have enough money. Just barely.
Yo,
Get back to covering the health bar. Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna be honest. It's I'm hoping I can maybe scoot somewhere where I'm not covering the whole thing, maybe. Be something like that, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so Iron Fortress. I already read this. And then Anti-Air Deathblow, I don't believe I did read. A technique which serves the shinobi who is not bound to the earth in battle. Leap towards an opponent who has exposed himself in midair and strike, killing him before he hits the ground. I don't know how often this is going to be usable, but it sounds good. Indeed.
ぼちぼち行くとするかね。
どこへだ？
金剛山の先方寺。
Oh, interesting.
最近この辺は富にネズミが多い。きな臭くなってきたからよ。きっと野暮用を済ませておきてえのさ。
I wonder if that means that I can find him again and he'll have more stuff or different stuff. In Senpo. Yeah, I like this position better. I'm looking at my my stream preview. This is a little better. You can't see my entire health bar, but at least I'm not like covering anything important. This is probably the best that I can do for right now. I will improve it later. Just not today, unfortunately. Okay, so let's go back to the dilapidated temple, and then I go to I think I need to go talk to Kuro as well. So I'm gonna do that. Bit new prosthetic tool. Loaded umbrella. When spread open, it will protect against attacks from all directions. Hold it out while moving to protect from light attacks. But this is an umbrella after all. It won't protect you from low attacks such as sweep attacks. So it's basically a shield. Spread the umbrella to deflect enemy attacks. Umbrella deflects are easier to time than sword deflects. Interesting. All prosthetic tools. I've acquired all prosthetic tools. Okay. So at least I have all of the base now. All of the base items for prosthetic tools. Loaded umbrella magnet. When spread open, it will protect against attacks from all directions. Hold it out while moving to protect from light attacks. As a tempered magnetic shaft that makes it nearly unbreakable. Enemy attacks can be deflected by spinning the open umbrella. That's interesting. And then Phoenix's lilac umbrella. When spread open, it will protect against attacks. Okay. Blessings of the Phoenix fill the umbrella, preventing damage from apparition type enemies. Okay. And then Suzaku's lotus umbrella. Hold out while moving to protect from light attacks. The blessing of the vermilion bird prevents damage from fire-based attacks and also prevents buildup of the burn status. Interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in what the animations are like for that, at least. That's going to greatly determine how usable it is. Loaded umbrella. Let's try this out. Once we get over here. There we go. Interesting. Okay, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So shelter, and then you can also deflect. Interesting. Okay. That's not bad. I don't know how much I'm going to end up using it, but it's definitely a cool thing to have. I'm going to stick with this loadout, I think, for now. I'm going to swap this to Divine Confetti, and then I need to go talk to Kuro, because I realized after last stream that I had not spoken to Kuro after acquiring the Mortal Blade. Okay. Hello? Oh yeah, and I also got the flower as well.
おお、やはり落ち谷に咲いていたか。
はい、落ち谷の奥に。
そこが源の水の流れが濃い場所だったということか。 よく手に入れてくれた狼よ。ああ、そうだ。私の方も調べが進んだぞ。新たに必要な子が分かった。
それは
流因の巫女の血、つまり私の血だ。
九郎様の血ですが、それは流れぬはず。
ああ、流因の巫女とはそうしたものだ。だが源一郎殿の居室でタケル様の故障の手記を見つけてな。何か血を流す術があるようなのじゃ。ひとまずこれをそなたに渡しておこう。
Page's diary. An old diary written by Takeru's page. Lord Takeru held his arm over the incense burner and attempted to cut it with a sword, but incredibly his wound healed instantly and not a drop of blood was shed. Lady Tomoe said, "Without it, your blood cannot be spilled." What could she be referring to, I wonder?
さて、我が血を流す術、
Tomoe being
いかに調べたものか。
エマ殿に聞くのはどうでしょう。
both a Japanese mythical figure, but also the one that seems to
クズ
be
シならば
teaching
人の体に明るいのか。
Genichiro.
確かにそなたの言う通りかもしれぬな。
Okay. Is there more?
狼、
Yeah.
その背中の刀はもしや。
不思議にございます。
それが死なぬ者を殺すという刀か。
はい。千宝寺の越智の巫女より授かりました。
越智の巫女。
千宝寺の者たちは僧を捨て死なずの探求に魅了されておりました。その末に生まれた偽りの流因を持つ者、それが越智の巫女たちです。
偽りの流因、そのようなものが。待て、巫女たちと言ったか。
Yeah.
はい。多くの越智の巫女が作られ、されど生き残ったのはただ一人にございます。
流因はやはり人のありようを歪めてしまうか。不死立ちなさねばな。
御意。
Gyoi. Gyoi indeed.
おう、
Anything else?
狼よ。新たな
Yeah,
手がか
I'm
りを
way
見つけたぞ。
behind on dialogue
石
apparently.
じゃ。
石とは
これを見てくれ。
Okami's ancient text. An old note left by the Okami clan who sought to reach the divine realm. A fragrant stone enshrined in a village within the depths of Ashina. One must throw oneself for it to be found. With this, the fountainhead fragrance is complete. Let us depart now to the divine realm.
これは
源の子を求めた者が記した
Guessing that's
書物じゃ。
referring to Mibu Village.
好気を放つ石が祀られた村があるそうだ。
ですが、そのような村聞いたことがありません。
村はアシナの底にあると書かれているな。月見楼の傍らのお主が落とされていたあの井戸底の先に、底の知れぬ深い穴があると聞いたことがある。あるいは
Bottomless
そこと
hole?
関係があるのやもしれぬ。
探ってみましょう。
ああ、だが
I think I did encounter something
身を
like
投げ
that.
るとは一体。
見投げば、そういったものを見ました。
Yeah, I did.
それは一体。
ステローの奥に底の見えぬ大穴があります。そこにいた老婆がその穴に身を投げよと。
身を投げた先がどこかに繋がっているということか。
はい。鳥居をくぐった方向からかすかに風の流れを感じました。試しにそちらへ飛び降りてみようと思います。
わかった。気をつけるのだぞ。
Yeah. All right. That's a lot of stuff. That was a lot of things.
お主に尋ねたいことがある。
はい。何でしょうか。
巫女様の血を流す術だ。
何故それを求めるのですか。
宣教に竜の涙を手に入れ、不死立ちを果たす。そのためには巫女様の血がいるのだ。
そうですか。確かに流因の巫女の血は尋常の方法では流れません。ですがあなたはそれを
I see. So you have to use
お持ちです。
the mortal
不思
blade.
議か。
はい。
She's low key fine though. What? Part of the Book of Immortal Severance left behind by Takeru. With the mortal blade in hand, my blood may be shed. With the blood, the aroma will be complete. The divine realm will be within reach. Immortal Severance will be at hand. I must ask Tomoe to assist with the beheading? Excuse me?
タケル様が記されたものか。
はい。不思議ならば流因の巫女の身に傷を負わせ血を流すことも叶うでしょう。
わかった。これで不死立ちがまた一つ進む。巫女様にもお伝えしよう。
はい。
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that for a bit.
お伝えした通り不思議ならば。
あ、巫女。
Yes. I would like you to take this gourd seed, please. Thank you.
ではまた。
Okay, we have a whole lot of things to do. Okay, that was a lot. Okay, so let me move myself back because I realized in the middle of that I'm covering dialogue. I will come up with a solution for this before the next stream because it's going to bother me now that I've noticed. Okay, let's get back in. Okay. So, what's gonna be first here? So I have several new things. Let's take just quick inventory now. So we've got a bunch of notes that are now giving us some hints. So we need to get something from Mibu Village, I think. We need to jump into the bottomless hole. Hello there, Eliodoro's son. I believe that's how you pronounce their name. Please, please correct me if I'm wrong. I guess I could say you're my fellow son, bro. Sol also means son. You are correct. Thank you. Okay, nice. Sweet. All right. Oh, yeah, and we also got the anti-air death blow text. I need to check that out. And then... yeah, so we need to go to Mibu and we need to jump into the bottomless pit. Very fun. Very cool. Okay. Someone called you El Dorado? Yeah, that feels really like I guess someone trying to like auto correct in their brain, but that's so far off. Okay, any skills that I want to pick up before we start doing really dangerous things? Mid-air prosthetic tool might not be bad, actually. What was this again? No, don't need that. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do mid-air prosthetic tool, I think. Oh, that's what this is for the loaded umbrella and the finger whistle. How are you and how is Sekiro so far? I'm doing fantastic, actually. Breath of Nature Light is the best skill to get, you think? I'm going to reread what that looks like. Recovers posture upon executing a successful death blow. Also has techniques designed for fighting when greatly outnumbered. After killing an enemy, one must exhale, expelling both regret and reaffirming one's core to regain posture. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely between that, this, and also just saving for better healing. Yeah, so I'm doing great. I did have a little bit of an incident yesterday. We did have to postpone this stream to today. Had a family member go to the hospital. It wasn't anything serious. It just had to be addressed at the hospital. It's kind of similar to like a bad allergic reaction. But besides that, everything's been actually pretty well. Sekiro has been a ton of fun. I don't know if you've played the game, but I have been making excellent progress. I appreciate the well wishes. Yeah, so I'm making pretty excellent progress, and I think I'm getting into like maybe the final third of the game now. I don't know if you've played the game, but if you have, I can tell you some of the bosses that we've watched. I've beaten Guardian Ape. I have made it to Mibu Village. I have met the Divine Heir of Rejuvenation, and I currently also have the Mortal Blade. Those are like some of the most recent things that I've gotten. All right. So now we're going to do, I guess, I want to retry fighting that headless in the Hidden Forest, because I went and farmed in between streams because I was frustrated last time that I wasn't able to get him. I'm so like stubborn with this sort of thing. But I guess maybe that's why I enjoy these games so much, like with FromSoft games in general. Oh no. I did beat the Headless Ape. I did beat the Guardian Ape. Not the last stream, but the stream before. It's just a regular like undead like mini boss type. Headless. I'll show you in just a second. All right. I haven't actually been to back to this part of the. I haven't been back to this part of the forest since we cleared the mist. Yeah. So this guy, one of these guys, I was not able to successfully take down last time, because they have these like. This is like slowing mist around itself that is really difficult to deal with. And that, also that. Because I might lose my XP. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should back off and spend that. He's kind of like a mini boss, yeah. This is like a reoccurring mini boss type enemy, I guess I would say. Get the purple umbrella first, you think? I know someone was saying last time, it may have been Zangetsu, that was saying last time that there's a prosthetic tool that helps with that. I don't know if that's the one. Yeah, but I will. I think it's probably why, because I do expect to die here probably at least once or twice if in the attempt to spend some skill points. Also, welcome in. Will you guys chase me? How aggressive are you? Because if you're not going to chase me down there, then we're chilling. All right. The Lilac Umbrella, I think, is it. You need some prerequisite tools, though. Yeah, I think so. It was like 1 or 2 upgrade stages of beyond what I'm currently at. I'll give it like 1 or 2 more tries, but if not, these do take enough farming that I'm not really gonna be too... as stubborn as I am, I'm not gonna be too pressed. Whoa! Okay. Wow, okay. So he hit me 1 time. And I just immediately got terror. That was not happening before, wasn't it? Like, I was able to take at least 1 or 2 hits. Whistle also helps with these. What does the whistle do again? I thought the whistle was only for grab an enemy's attention and... Oh, interesting. Yeah, they hit so hard. I mean, technically they're hitting me with a status effect that's instant killing me. I guess I did have the pacifying agent on last time. But my goodness, like, I wasn't expecting it to hit that much harder without it. Yeah, if I'm getting destroyed that badly, I'll give it like 1 or 2 more tries, but if not, I will back off of this because like that's insane. Okay. Okay, so it like halves. Ow. Thought he was gonna do the grab attack. Okay, that was a little better. It was a little bit better. I need to back up though because of my confetti. Okay. I'm doing all right. Whew. Okay. 1 stage in. No, none of that. Oh. Okay. All right. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I think it's doable. Okay. All right. Calm down a little bit there, sir. Okay. This is an awkward place with the camera. It's not doing that grabbing attack it was trying on me before. I'm so close to dying to terror. Okay. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta back up. Okay. I think I got it. Woo! That's so spooky the whole time. The whole time. Woo! Okay, okay. Fallen headless spirit of Gachin. Suppresses the sound and presence, making the user harder to detect. Consumes spirit emblems to use repeatedly. Headless are the ruined form of corrupted heroes who once fought for their country. I'm falling to pieces, said the man to himself, drifting deep into the forest. Ooh, all right. I think I can hit him after, like, so that I started to notice that if he doesn't do that grab attack after he teleports, when he's doing that weird hand thing, it's kind of like an opening. So I was able to land several hits there, on both on the first bit of his health and the second bit of his health. That was pretty good. All right, so I do know where one more of those is. I do have enough confetti that I could conceivably fight it. Might be worth a shot. Let me see if is it like a prosthetic tool equivalent, or is it an item, like an infinite version of the sugar, except you can use it with spirit emblems. We can temporarily swap the pellets off. Gachin's Spirit Fall. Yeah, so it's like an infinite version of the sugars. Interesting. And this is the one that helps with stealth. Okay. Cool. So I'm guessing then the other headless will provide the same effect, but for the other sugars. Might be at least worth checking out. There's one that I know of that's near the Bell Demon Temple. These fights are super nerve-wracking though, because like I have just barely. I'm like just barely able to do it with items. I can see why now you would recommend the lilac umbrella, because I remember it saying that it prevents terror buildup. And this pacifying agent, I don't know how much more of it I have. That could actually end up being the limiting factor. So I only have these 5. Okay. I've said this a couple of times, but since there's some new people here, these enemies here, I played a lot of Soul Calibur, especially when I was younger. And these guys remind me, like both the way they move, the way they look, and the weapons all remind me very strongly of Voldo from Soul Calibur. So back behind here, there is a headless that aggroes on you basically immediately as soon as you go in. So I'm going to try to go in here and hit him, but we'll see. I did not even attempt to do it the last time. Ow. That's what I mean, though. After they do that teleport, there's like a vulnerable period. They'd really love to try to catch you off guard with that, though. think if I take any hits, I have to use this. Yeah, there are multiple of them. It's like a mini-boss enemy type. Oh, crap. Okay. I thought I was going to fall, too, on top of that. Okay. I think I've got enough of the pattern that I'm doing all right. Oh. Okay. Wow, that knocked me really far. Nope. Have you heard of the Sekiro movie? I have. I have not. How? Oh crap! I wasn't paying attention to terror buildup. And I have heard of the Sekiro movie, but I've been trying to avoid. I've been trying to avoid getting spoiled. No, it's okay. It's my fault for getting distracted, if anything. Yeah, I don't think I can attempt that again, unless maybe if I go and find a couple of if I go and find a couple of more pacifying agents, then I think I can try it, but I don't think I can do it right now with the current items that I have. I think I have enough I think I have enough divine confetti. Potentially, barely. But yeah, I think I would need more pacifying agent. I don't know if that can be farmed anywhere. I haven't noticed if it can. I can check and see if there's anywhere that sells some stuff. I know we just unlocked is it Sunken Valley? No. Ashina Depths, Mibu Village, and then there's a memorial mob here. Maybe that has some. I guess I'm really thinking about it because of the I guess I'm really thinking about it because I'm worried that if I come back later, I'm going to like forget. Oh yeah, I forgot about this as well. The modeled purple gourd reduces terror status buildup. Maybe that would be the better choice. I don't know. It's kind of expensive. I don't know how these status gourds work. I've never used any of them before. But for now, I think instead of pursuing that, even though I really want to, maybe I'll do it at the beginning of next stream. Since we fought one at the beginning of this stream, maybe I'll do it at the beginning of next stream. I'll farm a little bit of divine confetti and make sure that I can do that. I'll farm a little bit of Sen too and purchase this because it seems like a more sustainable thing if I'm going to try fighting those more often. Because I think that there's probably at least one per sugar type. Because there's all these different sugars, right? So like we got Gachiin's sugar, and then we got Gachiin's Spiritfall. So I'm guessing that there's one equivalent for each of the different sugar types as well. Though this one I would imagine there's probably something special because this one seems different than the others. I've only ever seen this one. Yeah. Okay, so I think I will continue from here because this seems like the next most logical place. I'm concerned that if I run to the bottomless pit area, that I'm going to start running into ghost or apparition type enemies, and I don't have a lot of divine confetti left to start dealing with that. Because that place was definitely giving off the spooky vibes. What am I going to set here instead? Maybe don't need here. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, hopefully. Oh, snap seeds maybe. I did encounter illusions here before, so maybe that. Besides that, maybe antidote powder. This does seem like a place I might encounter poison. I don't remember if I rested, so we'll just top off. And we'll get going from here. All right. Yeah, I really, especially because I had success with one of them already. Now I really want to try to fight the other headless. But maybe that's not the best use of my time on stream. Oh, I can, ooh, hello, hi. Was not expecting to see you there, sir. Yeah, I can farm some of the items off stream, and maybe I'll start some of the next couple of streams by doing a headless fight, because they're kind of nerve-wracking. They're kind of hard, and part of that is because you need like item support. Although maybe with the purple gourd it'll be easier. Yeah, I feel more confident in fighting those guys now. Now that I kind of understand the moveset. These are a new enemy type. Although I do feel a little bit bad, they kind of just seem like mutated villagers. Make sure you get the prosthetic materials from here. Okay. I'm guessing maybe there's some occult. I am now understanding why you were recommending that I get the Breath of Light, because there is a lot of... I feel like the number of enemies that are coming at me is quite large. Oh, yeah. Okay. So they're like mobs. Who seems like... You seem like potentially the most annoying, this one here. I'm stuck on the other body. Well, I do enough damage that I can one-shot them. Do it again, I dare you. There's a lot of you guys. You gonna throw a rock at me? That's actually not a bad choice. That might be one of the better choices you could make in this situation. This is a lot of guys. Now I see what's going on too. They're like standing up from the ground. I guess this is Mibu, and they said I guess this is where the rejuvenation waters are. Okay. Thankfully, they're not individually all that threatening, but I could definitely see a problem if I get hit once in a mob. I think they might be keeping the ground. Yeah, they do have like farming implements and stuff. Is there anything in the water? It does look like there's something in the water. Are you a carp? No, you're just one of those fish that I've encountered in the underground area one time. I did encounter some carp in at least one other place besides the Hirata estate, but I've never encountered a large concentration of them outside of that. There's just you guys are just everywhere. I don't know if they're infinitely respawning or if there's just that many of them. Chicken. Ow. Ooh. Okay, I was hoping I could get a little bit of a bounce there. I think they might be infinitely respawning. It certainly feels like it. What is the lore again for the big ass carp? I don't remember if they explained, but there was there's that jar guy that has that sells stuff for. Why can't I get out of the water? Okay, there's that jar guy at Harada Estate that sells stuff for the treasure carp scales. I guess I could look at the lore entry for the treasure carp scales and see if there's anything interesting on that later. Oh, these guys drop lumps of fat wax? That sounds like a bad thing, but it's actually a pretty high level upgrade material. I see, so they like pop out of the ground and try to grab you. Or these ones do anyway. I'm very strongly understanding why someone recommended. Actually, I think it was Zangetsu that recommended the Breath of Light, because good grief. Hello, sir? Is there something in here? There's a... Somebody has gotten inside of this building. Chicken. Surprise rooftop chicken. Very, very Zelda. Oh, there is a way in. Hello, anybody home? It's full of ash. Do you have anything to show me? Look carefully. Okay. Actually, yeah, while I'm in here, it's a safe spot. I am curious about the treasure carp now. Not in here. Down here, yeah. A sparkling scale from a treasure carp. To the average person is just a beautiful scale, but there are some who exalt a certain master who consider these scales among the most precious things in the world. For this reason, collecting them could be worthwhile. Yeah, I still don't know what that means. Other than that there's a guy that really wants them and will give me nice things for trading them to him. I don't know if anyone here has any memory of heart scales in Pokemon, like Gen 4 era. Oh, hello. There's like some more like serious enemies over there. I don't know if anyone remembers having to farm for heart scales. What a long way Pokemon has come from that user experience of needing heart scales. So for anyone that doesn't know, in Diamond and Pearl era, so like Gen 4, there was a NPC called a Move Remember, and you could trade him heart scales to allow Pokemon to remember moves that they had forgotten, either through level up or like if you caught an enemy. Ow, crap! You grabbed my leg. This is a lot. This is a lot of them. But you could trade him heart scales and basically allow yourself to remember moves that Pokemon had forgotten, Or there was some Pokemon who have moves that are like, they learn them at level 1, but you would never encounter one at level 1. Or stuff that's kind of similar to that. Like, or they would have egg moves, potentially. Egg moves being things that are passed down. Or you just, maybe you wanted to mess with your Pokemon's moveset. So there's just a ton of these guys. I think I'm just gonna have to like move. At least get them all out of the ground so I'm not getting grabbed. This is a lot though. But yeah, to finish what I was saying, crap. They would you could farm them by catching or using certain Pokemon abilities on Love Disc. Specifically Love Disc. And this is basically the only useful thing that Love Disc has ever done in any of the games. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending, I guess, on your opinion of Love Disc. But you could farm heart scales that way. I think heart scales were also used for an evolution, but I can't remember for which. But primarily they were used in Gen 4 for the Move Rememberer, so you could basically adjust your Pokemon's moveset, which is just something you can just do now, especially in Pokemon Champions or just modern. Oh, Gourd Seed and Amiibo Balloon. Let me go. This is surprisingly difficult to deal with. Ow. But yeah, they're mainly used for that. It was a very annoying thing for people who were trying to do like VGC stuff back in the very, very earliest days of VGC, or any kind of competitive Pokemon stuff back in that day. Which is like very beginning, I feel like, of actual like competitive Pokemon. The Breath of Light is also pretty useful against multiple stage bosses, I feel. It helps in staying aggressive without worrying about posture, like a clean reset. That makes sense to me. Because that way you get a little bit of a reset in between getting the death blows on each pip. Actually, I was meaning to say this. The first time I read the Breath of Light description, there's actually a real equivalent of Breath of Light in multiple different types of swordsmanship. It's most famously, obviously, associated with Japanese swordsmanship, but there actually is a real-life equivalent of this. There's taking a breath, and there's like a particular move, and I wish that I could remember for you the name so that you could go and look it up. But basically, there is a move intended to flick the blood off of the blade. So they would flick the blood off of the blade, and then basically take a breath, basically, and maybe do a prayer, depending on the different cultural stuff at the time or the place. But this existed even in outside of Japan areas as well, a very similar idea. But in Japan and in other areas that are like Buddhist adjacent or have had Buddhist influences, one of the first places that I actually heard about the concept of Shura, which has been brought up in this game already before, was basically that practice developed in order to help someone who fought in a lot of battles from basically acquiring a certain type of like bad karma, or like to dispel bad karma from fighting. There's a whole bunch of more stuff. I'm not particularly educated on it, but I have encountered that concept before in the past. It was very interesting to see referenced in this game, because it does seem like it's almost going to become at least somewhat plot relevant, like the Shura stuff. Because Ishin keeps hinting at it like every time I give him stuff. Ow. I'll look it up. I'll see if I can track down, because honestly I'm not super educated on it, and now now that I'm remembering being exposed to the concept before, I kind of want to learn more. I'll let you guys know if I do that, because I just think it's interesting. All right, Sculptor's Idol. This is an interesting area. I do appreciate that they have at least one area that's kind of like this, where they're throwing numbers at you, because numbers present a very different type of challenge. All right. What do we got here? Ashina Sake. That's also going to be nice. I feel like I should give some more sake to the sculptor as well, because I've given quite a few of them to Ishin. I do feel like there's some. Ooh, hi there. I don't know what's caused you to be summoned, but. There's another one. Ow. Ow. Is there another one? There's two? There is two. Oh, does that not work on you guys? Or did I just not, was I just not close enough? Crap. Getting 1,000 cuts to death there. These are actually harder than the regular Nightjar. Not that I had any issues with... I actually didn't have issues with the regular Nightjar, but this particular situation is causing me some grief. Ow. Caught me in midair. Okay. It's a good thing I have a ton of healing, because this is an incredibly sloppy display. Ow. They track just perfectly. Okay. Good to know. Where's the other one? There we go. Ow. Man, I am just doing terribly against those. That was a just terrible display. All right. Oh, that's sad. That is really sad. That was just not good at all. Okay. All right. There's some pretty important prosthetic material on the other side of the lake. Noted. I don't think there's actually anything over there that I need. I'm not. There's no reason for me to go back over to that side and kill the one guy just because he killed me. I hear something. Oh, okay, he's digging. I see. I was like, I thought I heard something like larger moving around for a second. Can it grasp this ledge if I maneuver properly? I don't think so. I need to get up there through other means. There's no reason for me to be sneaking up on these guys, probably, but contact medicine. There's definitely something up there, but it looks like I need to go over there to do it. There also seems to be still somebody in this area, like the general vicinity, that is summoning apparitions. Pine Resin Ember. I did not get to read that. I will read that. Okay. All right. I seem to have made them angry. Somebody's shooting a projectile at me. Or it sounded like a projectile anyway. Mibu Balloon of Soul. Let's quickly take a look at what I just picked up. Prosthetic arm tools. No, upgrade material. Pine Resin Ember. A piece of resin that contains a continuously smoldering flame can be used to upgrade the flame vent. Okay, gotcha. So this is what you were referring to. The resin was found in black pine within the forests of Mibu Village. The ever smoldering flames acted as a landmark to find one's way through to the village. In time, the villagers came to loathe the flames, and the black pines were lost. Those who defended the flame were equally loathed. I wonder if this is like meant to be a little bit of a Dark Souls reference. Has anyone here ever actually touched or interacted with pine resin in any capacity in real life? I have. It's one of the stickiest materials that I've ever encountered. Like, naturally, that wasn't like man-made. Doesn't matter what version of it either. Like, if pine sap and pine resin made from pine sap is extraordinarily sticky. Is there any benefit to potentially fighting this mob? I have no idea. Because sometimes they give you stuff for dealing with difficult situations like this more directly. It's interesting that these guys drop those lumps of fat wax so often. Like, they're pretty easy enemies to deal with, but like they're dropping pretty high level. Are those the higher level ones, or are those the regular ones? I actually can't remember now. Maybe they are the basic ones. Just pick off all the small guys. Not worth it, just continue from the idol. Yeah, fair enough. I think it's hilarious that I did not have any issues dealing with that, but I died to like some of the weakest enemies around at the other area. Some like Area 1 type stuff. Like Ashina outskirts type enemies. Okay, I can't grab this apparently. That's unfortunate. I probably should just teleport it back. Really? Being stymied by not being able to get out of the water. I redeem hydrate. Drink some water. You are so right. I should drink some water. After I get to the rest area and I'm done. You know what? You know what? I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to use the idol. You don't need to deal with all of this. If I can get out of the water, please let me out. Okay. Okay. We're not going to deal with this. Last commute idol. There we go. I do have some water. This is one of the biggest things that I've learned since I started streaming as a relatively new streamer. Even as somebody who regularly gives presentations for work, somehow talking while on stream just is even more dehydrating than that. Okay. Yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and continue. Thank you for letting me know that was there. I do have listed, like, don't give me spoilers, but stuff like that, like missables, I totally am fine with. Because stuff like that I would otherwise potentially miss, especially in Fromsoft games, it's perfectly acceptable to let me know about stuff like that. Since we're not on Twitch, I shall say it. I do intend to do some Twitch stuff later down the line. I have actually all of the stuff to do dual streaming. I just haven't set up my Twitch to the degree that I would like, so I've just been holding off on doing dual streams for now. Because may as well, right? It's if I have the internet for it, especially just starting out. Divine grass. You know, with it being under the waterfall and in such a fancy chest, I was expecting there to be something a little more fancy there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I will definitely do so sometime down the line. I might do some testing. I think Pokemon Champions is an excellent thing to do as a test stream. So I might use Pokemon Champions as a testing thing. Can I cut this down to get that? Or do I have to get up there somehow? It looks like I have to climb on top of that building. I'm gonna get attacked by the ladies over here. Kitchen knife wielding ladies. All right. What is over here? Pellet. I mean, I do like having extra pellets, but I was a little anticlimactic. So there was an apparition enemy over here. I feel like I'm heading towards another boss fight with something that summons apparitions. Actually, maybe that's an enemy that summons apparitions right there. Either that or it's an NPC. Guess we'll find out. Okay. Do you have a Discord server? If not, will you have? I would probably expect to create one in the future, but I do not have one right now. I think I'm a little bit on the smaller side, so I haven't bothered with making a Discord. But if people are requesting it, then I would definitely consider doing it. I have everything that I would need to do so. Okay, NPC. Everything all right?
泣く
You know what? Okay, fair enough.
悲しい
今頃は作座様どこにどうしてございましょうそれがわからぬのが悲しいのです会えずともせめて知りたいなれど頼りを出しても帰ってこぬ誰も居場所を
Hit her?
教えてくれぬね
That's a crazy thing to say.
ご人作座様はいずこですか
I don't know.
知らぬ
あああなたも
Oh,
嘘つき
I'm...
どうして皆隠すのですか
Oh, all right. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I understand. That's not what I wanted to do. You seem like a ghost type enemy, and I really should have kept the stuff on my bar. Should have kept the confetti. But you're using an item that looks suspiciously like an upgrade material that I need. So I will be fighting you for this. Ow. You fight a little bit like Lady Butterfly. Gotcha. Okay, so you can turn... What were you doing? What was that? I do know about that mechanic of jumping on their head. I am just bad. That's the explanation. I'm just failing. I for some reason I'm just really bad at taking advantage of sweep attacks. I am always like pressing the directional on my control stick, and I always get myself out of position. There we go. But now that I'm anticipating it coming a little more, I should get it a little more. Ow. I don't know what you're doing there, and that is not a good thing. You can also jump in behind to try to get real damage in. Yeah, I think I've done that more times. Gotcha. I just keep having that directional input. I need to just slow down a little bit.
してくれぬならせめて代わりに
I can play this game too. Keep rolling out of that, whatever it is, and I'm very thankful for that because I don't know what it does. There we go. Ah. I do think I got this. As long as I don't screw up too badly. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Wasn't terrible. I wish I could have gotten it without going down once, but it wasn't terrible. If you have some space between a boss, holding block will recover your posture. The higher your health, the faster you can recover. Good to know. Prayer bead. Breath of Life Shadow. A latent skill that recovers vitality upon performing a successful death blow. This is one of many of these that we've gotten. So awesome. I think I am going to run back and get all of my gourd uses back before I continue. That wasn't too bad. I was expecting her to drop. There's an upgrade material that we saw not that long ago for was that the music that you were following this whole time? Oh.
安らかで暖かい調べじゃ奏でながらこう言うてくれた。よく来てくれましたねと。やはりわしを呼んでおったのじゃな。忍び殿、これをもらってくだされ。
Jinza's Jizo statue. Buddha effigy bound in light pink cloth. Raise in prayer between one's arms to restore a node of resurrective power. To enswathe the Jizo statue is to express feelings of parental love. Lord Sakuza Please take this cloth and use it to bundle this little one so that he may live on in peace.
わしはもう眠いのだ。
Okay. That was interesting. All right. So I'm guessing that if she wasn't the one conjuring the illusions, there must still be I'm guessing there must still be somebody else here that is causing there to be a bunch of apparition type enemies. Or illusion type enemies. Because there was a guy on the bridge that I saw before. And then the night jars earlier. I would have to assume they must be something that's summoning those. Oh yeah, bridge fight. Classic bridge fight. What a good enemy moveset to have for a bridge fight too. Ow. I say as I get my face absolutely stabbed off of the side. Okay. Let's use a pellet. This feels like it's gonna be a boss, or adjacent to a boss. Hey Soul, got some stuff to do. Glad to catch your stream. See you around, my son, bro. See you around. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. It really does actually mean a lot. I appreciate the support. All right. Let's... I think this guy is probably the most important one to take out. Oh, they do have projectiles. So there's like they're picking up rocks, but it becomes like a little like darkness projectile. Awesome. All right. This feels like a prelude to a boss area. Oh. Okay. Alrighty then. Is there... Can I go in through the door? Like besides? Or do I have to go in through the under bits here? They're letting me go through this area. There must be a reason. Oh. Hello there. I wouldn't drink anything you found around here.
Oi.
Dude.
Oi. 何をしている?
どうじゃおお、よいぞ。
That's generally not a good thing. I don't think that sounds like a good thing.
なみなみ次や次へさあさあ皆の衆さあさあ飲め飲め振る舞い酒ぞさあさあ皆で都人にああどうか松座にお加えください。お、やはりこの水でも薄い。これでは溶けきれぬ。都人になりきれぬ。おお。おお。都の水で亀を満たさねば。
They did mention a brewmaster character. Is this the guy, maybe?
なみなみ。
Well, I'll keep seeing if he has more dialogue. Dude, chill.
おお。尽きてしもうた。やはりこの。
Okay, it's still the beginning was different, but the rest of it was the same. What do you have? More divine confetti. A lot of divine confetti. Red lump. A round red lump. Consumed to gain red eyes and reduce flinching from enemy attacks, but also prohibits the use of resurrection. A red mass is the lingering trace of one who was unable to achieve their desires. Slightly warm to the touch. It pulsates softly. That seems like something I would not want to use. For so many reasons. I think he will tell you something. At least not yet. Maybe there's something else I need to do in this area first. I guess I don't know when you said that. Maybe it was before I finished the dialogue. I should turn timestamps on my side. We'll do that real quick. Okay. Oh, there's stuff upstairs. Spirit emblems. And a prayer bead. Adamantite. That's good. Nothing. Can I open this door? Guess not. That's the first one of those I've seen that's vertical. I'll definitely keep an eye out. Oh, this screams boss fight. Corrupted monk. Oh, you definitely look like I want to have this. Oh, hello, Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Ooh, okay. That's a little scary. Ow, that was a stab. That's sweet. Crap, I misread it again. Wow. I'm gonna die. Okay, nope, I just barely survived. Let's back up a little bit. Can I damage you without Divine Confetti? Hopefully I can. Yes, I can. Oh, there's a follow-up. Okay. I love the music. Ow. Use a Snap Seed. I do have one of them. Oh. Noted. Too bad I don't have very many of those. Ah. It only has one health bar, though. That's interesting as well. Ah, missed up the last one. What are you doing? Ah, caught me on the backswing there. Asher firecrackers also work. I should really keep the firecrackers. I really like the firecrackers as a general use tool. Ah, I was close. I was not bad. That was not a bad first attempt for a boss, but damn. Okay. I'll definitely put on firecrackers. That sounds good. Firecracker is probably one of the Shinobi prosthetic tools that is come in clutch for me the most frequently. Do you have any more? Are you just? I'm unsure if he is dead or not. Oops. Okay. Not so bad. I say, but I should not have taken any damage there. Ah, step. Crap. Alright, alright. Come on. Oh, that was fast. Nope. Oh crap! They were in midair. I should have used the shuriken there actually. Oh, it doesn't really do anything, even if you get the timing. Ah. Okay. We can do better. I keep doing that when they're doing their approach jump, and that's not the right time. All right, there we go. I'm getting up still. Crap. Okay, I think I could probably get it on my next one. Thankfully, it seems to only have one health bar, although maybe, I mean, the last time that I saw only one health bar on what's appeared to be a more major boss, it had 2 phases anyway, so we'll see. Keep doing that. Keep taking like exactly 1 hit from that guy. Ah, messed up. Oops. Oh, come on. Caught me on the backswing there. Nope. Ah. Oh, they still got me on the backswing again. Oh, Nope. Ow. Oof. Even when I get their attacks right there, they sometimes get me anyway. Ah, they got me. Super close. All right. Potentially only phase one here. We'll see. Shinobi execution. There is an idol. Memory corrupted monk. I think that means it's actually over. Okay. The corrupted monk watched over the cave entrance deep in Mibu village. Mibu breathing technique. A secret method of breathing known as the Mibu breathing technique. This latent skill allows one to dive underwater, as well as breathe underwater indefinitely. Oh boy. That means we're gonna have an underwater level, aren't we? Okay. Well, that explains. I mean, I was looking for a diving technique all the way back as far as Harada Estate because there's unreachable stuff. Developed by the founder of Mibu Village, those who seek to join the procession must master the Mibu breathing technique. Without it, the divine dragon cannot be met. Got it. All right, I have 4 skill points. I kind of would like to get this. I might save a little bit. Because being able to heal more is always good. What I am going to do, just real quick, is I am going to teleport to here and then turn in that gourd seed that I found, because I just remembered that I got that. And then I'm going to take a quick BRB, and then I'll come back and then we'll do about another hour of stream. Right. Yes. Give gourd seed. Oh, I can give her sake as well. That's interesting. That might be interesting. I'll do that after I come back from BRB. Okay. I will see you in just a moment. Be right back. All right. Hello. Click back in. Let's go ahead and try giving
お伝えし不思議。
some sake to her, because I've never done that before.
はい。
At least I don't think. I don't think I've given Emma any sake before. Give Ashina sake.
酒を。
あら、せっかくです。いただきましょう。おいしい。くすしをしていると、こうして飲む以外にもお酒を使うことがあります。
清めなどか。
はい。他にも、痛みが耐えられぬものに飲ませたりですね。
Sense.
ですがまだ子供の自分はお酒の匂いが苦手でした。
子供の頃からクスシの手伝いを。
はい。死の道元様のお役に立ちたかった。
Imagine Sekiro can relate to that.
競って患者の手当てをしたものです。この時世です。矢傷や刀傷を負った者も多かった。
そうか。どうした？
いいえ、それから時折忍びの者も参りました。一度とても困った患者が。
どう困ったのだ？
なかなかに喋らぬのですよ。どこが痛いのか、どれほど痛むのか、それがわからぬので並行しました。
そうか。
まるで人事のような物言い。
That was him, I guess.
いいえ、何でもございません。
Because he didn't even respond, even in the opening cutscene, to a blade on his face.
ではまた。
Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Well, I'm sorry, wedding cave door? I don't know how to interpret that. All right, I guess let's see what's inside the wedding cave. It's flowers. Oh, and it's pretty in here. Pick up item. Shelter stone. So this is the stone that we came here for. A stone found on an altar deep within the village of the water dwellers. Stones will sometimes appear in the bodies of those who have long drank from the fountainhead waters. Step into the marital shrine and offer the fragrant, auspicious stone. One of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. Let me see. Interesting. And then this goes further in. There's like weird reflections here. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I mean, I probably will miss something if there's something super hidden, but at least want to see if there's anything obvious to look at. Okay, I guess not. I guess maybe we're done here. Well, there's certainly a number of places that I can go now that I have that breathing technique. Oh yeah, and I also should look at... I know that I had that... aerial death blow. Is that something that I had to acquire with a skill point? Don't think it was, right? Latent skills. Shinobi martial arts. Anti-air death blow. Okay. Let's RB near an enemy high up in the air to anti-air death blow. Okay, so they have to be like up. Maybe I can use this on night jars or something. I don't know if I've encountered what this is for yet. Okay, so let's go back to Harada Estate. I think that's probably where the first area. We start clearing out areas where I've seen water. Testing out this new ability. Okay. Oh. Every once in a while, this controller is getting a little old, and every once in a while when I press more than one button at a time, it doesn't like it very much. There we go. But I should now be able to chase down the remaining treasure carp in this area. The ones that won't surface. Underwater movement. Mibu breathing technique grants the ability to breathe underwater. With this power, one can remain underwater indefinitely. Press R to dive, L to surface, and then B to dash. Disappear? I can have stealth underwater. That's interesting. I do in fact have some skills. What else did I have not purchased from here? A mask fragment, the withered red gourd, and divine grass. I think really the only thing I want from this is this mask fragment. They are much faster than me. Okay, so then they just despawn or disappear. Okay. I remember there being quite a few. Although maybe it was just the same ones I just kept chasing around. Shish. You have anything to show me? Maybe you're sneak attacking a fish. You're throwing something into the water. Interesting. I guess I'll go back and then reset because it doesn't seem like the carp. Oh wait, nope. How do I get these guys? I guess I would have to sneak up on them underwater. Because there is like stealth ability here. Spawn camp. Shush. Okay, they've got really, really strong senses. What do you mean by spawn camp? This guy is really annoying. Is there a maybe there's a particular area that they pop up? Oh, maybe, yeah. Okay. It takes too long to... Well, I guess that worked. If they run straight directly away from me. I think there is one more in this area. Or like this pool, but then there's more in the river later. Might have been more on this side as well. Oh, there's an item I missed. It is nice to be able to get air coming out of the water as well. Oh, another treasure carp scale is over here. Okay, that's good to know. It's an invisible wall. It is. I believe that there's at least one more in this area that I've missed. Although I could be wrong. Certainly not feeling like it. Okay. Let's check further up on the river. Surprise. Kicking mud at me. Right. There's no one here. All right. Yeah, let's go further up to the river. Bamboo thicket slope, would that be? I think that's probably the closest. We've gotten quite a bit of stuff in the last 2 streams. I feel like I've been making very quick progress. I know that there's probably like crazy, crazy fast clears of this game, but I certainly feel like I'm making decent progress. Oh, something spotted me. There was definitely, I feel like there was at least one carp that I did not get in this area. Yep, there we go. Nice. I think that's all the ones that I know of here. Wait, was that one? Did I just see one? No. Yeah, I think that's all the ones that I know of in this area. How many scales do I have now? 6. So if I get one more, then I can get that mask fragment. Which I still don't actually know what that does, but it seems like the most important thing in that shop, at least for now. Okay, let's warp. out of here. That's communed idle. Mask not worth it. Is there somewhere, without telling me where it is there somewhere else I can spend the treasure carp scales? Trying to think where else I may have encountered water. There is. Okay. Thank you. So there's an area that I encountered. Was it here past the gun fort? No. Maybe? There was an area that I've encountered where there was a giant water hole. I'm guessing that's where I should be going next. Maybe it was past the gun fort. Let me check. Mibu Village. Oh yeah, there was, yeah, there is that lake there, huh? Was this Sunken Valley Passage? This is not what I think I was looking for. There is water down here, though. I believe that I can go down to that water. Although I don't think that there was anything in it. Jump down. I'll do it. Oh, wait, there is some. Saw it as I came down. Ah, crap. Saw me. What is this? Bulging coin purse. Oh, that's worth it. That's definitely worth. Are you a separate one? Yeah, there's two here. Oh, another Yashiriku. That's really rare as well. Okay. Yeah, we're picking up quite a bit. Sweet. Oh. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this item over here first. Oh. Are you the aggro ones? Yeah. I know, tight scrap. Let's go ahead and clear you out. Come here. There we go. Now I understand what you meant by spawn camp, too. I don't know what direction it spawns facing, though. Good enough. Alright, let's just do one more check. I think we've got this area. Nice, okay. Another treasure carp scale. Okay, now we have quite a significant number of them. Very nice. Was there more water? Can't remember. Like, deep enough water here in the Sunken Valley. I guess I would be able to see from here. crap. I didn't have enough momentum. There we go. I can't remember if the water past here was deep enough to warrant diving. I guess I can take a peek at this shop and see if there's anything as well while I'm here. Did you get the flower after the 8? Yes, I did. Okay. I don't think there's anything left in this area. This is just poison swamp this way. Because I did go and clear out this area, and I did get the snake organ as well, the dried quote-unquote persimmon. Yeah, so I think I'm done here. Yeah, Senpo. That's exactly where I was heading next. Because Senpo, actually, there's two things I need to check out. There's a little lake thing right after, I think it's this one. But there's also that Iron Hat guy said he was coming here, so I imagine that there will be potentially something new for me to check out with him as well. Oh, this is deep. Oh, okay, so this is like a whole area. Okay, never mind. I mean, still more than I expected. Prayer bead, nice. That's actually a huge pickup. Guess I'll quickly take a look. I don't know what you mean by that, but I will try. Get the Senpo arts. I'm assuming that there should be a new ability to buy things here from that hat guide. The skill tree? Okay. I'll keep an eye out for it. Don't tell me exactly where it is, though. I will try to figure it out. I'm imagining that I will have to find an NPC that I have not found yet. Oh. I did complete this mini boss area. You won't find it. Hello, wolves. I forgot about the pack of wolves here. Trying to think of any areas that I've encountered here that were safe areas, quote unquote, where an NPC might sit, or areas where I was not able to progress. Actually, let me teleport back. I'm not sure if I would find it in this area. There's a lot of I've been back to the main hall for like the monkey challenge and stuff, but I imagine there wouldn't be somebody hanging out there. I guess I could quickly check here and see if there's anything. This is easy. Yeah, I think you have to go from here only. Okay. Sleeping. This is actually a new interaction I haven't seen yet. Not here, the previous place? Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, yeah, there was... I mean, I guess this is the only area in Senpo Temple directly that I have encountered the hat guys. There was that upper area that I encountered one before with that had an iron hat I could try. Actually, before I mess around with that, let me quickly equip this. Need to find a cave. Okay, understood. I think that's probably enough for me to be able to figure it out. It might take me a little bit of running around, but this is where I was thinking of going, is up here. There's an area. Either that or down behind, but we'll quickly check here because it's faster. There's a bunch of enemies down there. Yeah, not up here. Oh, maybe it's on the side of the cliff, actually. Hello there, sir. From main hall, I think. Okay. Oh, you guys all really heard me from far away. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, nothing here. Yeah, I'll check out main hall. Main hall is just up here. There's past these oh. Yeah, it's just up here past these guys. I can quickly check. I'll do teleport there though. Could be past I know there was some dudes the dudes with spears that like to do like flips and stuff. I think there was something past those guys out here. Is there anything back here? I don't think so. I don't need to mess with these right now. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Oh, this doesn't this just go to... I think I did go back here once already. Ow! I would appreciate if you did not throw fire at me, sir. It'd be great. Oh, yeah, I have been here, I think. Because this is the bottomless pit. This way, I think. This cave leads to 2 places. Amoeba Balloon of Spirit. Rablage. I'm on fire. Please stop throwing fire at me, sir. Hello? Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I did not go up this way, I don't think. Unless I just don't remember. Yeah, I don't think I went up this way. Because I would have definitely seen that item and grabbed it. Senpo esoteric text. Okay, yeah. Thank you for letting me know where that was, because that, or at least kind of giving me some guidance, because that, yeah, has been a pretty obscure place. Okay, those of the Senpo Temple mastered martial arts in the pursuit of virtue. They considered strong fists and strict discipline essential against Buddha's enemies. However, Senpo Temple was seized by an obsession for the undying, which corrupted their teachings and style. As symbolized here. Cool. I do think that I did go into that cave once before. What is this going to be? The pinnacle of stunning view. I agree. It's a very good view. All right, let's go back in here and see what else I missed. Because I'm sure there was something. Just go in a circle, I think. Okay. Am I missing a path here, maybe? There's 2 directions to go. This loops back. This goes back the way I came in. I think this is everything here. You can let me know if I missed something else there. Maybe I did just not come in here before. I might have turned around because I thought I needed to have confetti with me. There has been a couple of areas where I've done that. Yeah, I think this is it. I think I looped through it. There's an interesting ragdoll there. Yeah, I think that's everything. I am curious to check out the new skills from that esoteric text. If it's because there's been big variance in what those have provided. Okay. Let's see. Mushin Temple Arts. Okay. Praying Strikes. Using successive elbow and arm strikes, unleash a flurry of quick attacks that inflict damage while preventing counterattack. The strikes are both a martial art and a form of prayer. Without strength, one cannot defeat the enemies of Buddha. Interesting. Repeated palm strikes following elbow strikes. Interesting. Yeah, let me purchase this and see what we get. Okay. Yeah, definitely will be investigating that further. I've got a decent amount of money if I count my coin purses. See if there's anything else that I should be purchasing. I know there is a couple of prosthetic upgrades that would probably be very nice to have. Is there anything from you? I mean, you have Dragon's Blood Droplets, which are always good. I think I have everything from you besides that. And I guess Pacifying Agent. You have do you have unlimited Pacifying Agent, or you just have one? One more area you missed in Senpo, I think. Noted. I will. I'll take a look in just a second after I see if I can spend some money on some prosthetic upgrades, because I know I've gotten quite a bit of materials since the last time that I was doing upgrades. Present Shinobi prosthetic upgrade. Can progress the loading the loaded umbrella, which does seem like a wise decision. Unavailable. Need to get this first, I guess. And then I can get the lilac umbrella now. So maybe I can try that out at the beginning of next stream. Do the headless fight with that and see if it's significantly easier. Just enough. Get malcontent. I don't think I have one of the materials for that. It says that it needs something called a malcontent's ring, and I don't have that. Oh, dude, you're still streaming. It's been a while. Hey, welcome back. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm streaming at least for probably another 20-30 minutes at least, so you're welcome to hang out. Let me see if The ring, yeah. I'm missing a ring. Malcontent's ring, I think. I don't know where to find that. I'm assuming that it's probably from a boss or some similar thing. I don't want it spoiled, but it does seem very useful. The kingfisher's cry could be heard along the waterfront of the sunken valley. I wonder maybe if that could be found something related to Mibu Village. I haven't investigated that since I got the breathing, so that might be a good place to check. No, it said Sunken Valley. Malcontent. Sunken Valley. There was a diving area I saw somewhere in this area, I believe. This was multiple streams ago, so I don't remember extremely well. There was something in this, there was something, a big, like, very small pool of water that was very deep that I encountered. I remember it was kind of vaguely in this area, but I don't remember specific. That is another, why are there these night jars attacking me in areas where I've never seen them before? This guy was definitely not here. You might want to visit Poisoned Pool again. Okay. It does seem like something has changed, and now there's like new stuff going on in the areas. There was definitely an area past one of these that was like it looked like you were meant to dive. I just can't remember where it is. It looked like a small dive area, but it could have been super deep and go to something important. I have no idea. Oh, it's definitely not this way. Yeah, let's go check out Mibu first. I'll come back here. Because now we're at the point of, I mean, this is not a Metroidvania, but this absolutely occurs in Metroidvania, where you've unlocked a bunch of new skills or traversal things, and now you're going back and like checking all the areas. What else can I access now? Let's just run past these guys. Hello, fish. It is concerning that I can deflect underwater. Red carp eyes. I need to read that in a second. Yeah, not exactly Metroidvania would be, but you know, I guess you know what I mean. Like it's kind of a similar idea of like stuff that you would go back and visit stuff again. That was a very bright. Oh, nice. We've been fighting a lot of those that were not through fights now. We're definitely able to revisit stuff a lot. Let me check out what those carp eyes are. I'm assuming that's a key item. Carp that lived in the Mibu village pond. It has 2 red eyes. Carp with only eyes that are red cannot become masters. Though they're considered incomplete creatures that lack the ideal number of scales, their eyes are said to be everlasting. The researcher Dojun in the abandoned dungeon wants these eyes to improve his procedure. Yeah, I think there's definitely something to be proud of, because there's quite a bit of hidden stuff in this game so far. Okay. Early game. Okay, let me out. Was there any other significant portions of water here? I think that maybe there was a little bit more of a little bit higher up. I don't remember. Let me teleport up there. Yeah. Yeah, the river. Yeah, the river that's feeding that lake there. Is it just me or did his pose change when I loaded in? I guess he's still an entity. In game terms. Nice. Anything? Did you get his item? If you mean the Jizo statue, then yes. It was a weird camera. Yeah. Wait, if I dive and then jump out, do I jump higher? Yes, but I can't push off of the rocks. Okay. This is annoying. One more river. I'm assuming up a little further. One more level up. Under the bridge here. I'm guessing. Or maybe up there, actually. So we were just under the bridge. Guessing this would be it. Oh, hello there. Those fish remind me, if anybody has fished of precious bait. Texture is slimy, and something resembling horns seems to jut out of it. Just the kind of bait the master loves. Ring the bell, drop the bait. Interesting. Okay. Do they mean the demon bell? That's the only bell of significance that I've seen. Oh wait, no, the bell was how I accessed the Hirata estate. One more near village entrance. Okay. Noted. Because I used a bell to access Hirata estate, so I'm guessing maybe I can use that at Hirata estate. Because I did see somebody dropping something into the water earlier this stream, using one of the forgetting what those are called, the remnants. So maybe that's where that is. Because we did use I remember there was a bell that we used in order to be able to access that area. The only other bell of significance I can think of besides that, though, is maybe the demon bell. These guys are much faster on the surface of the water. It's interesting. Like underwater, they're really non-threatening, but like at the surface of the water, they're somewhat dangerous. Can I drink underwater? I can drink underwater. Did I miss something here? Just real quick. No. Okay. There's short shallows here, and then another deep area, I'm assuming this direction. Yeah, okay. Oh, hi there. I haven't seen one of you guys in a long time. Ow. I'm gonna get killed because of the camera. Okay. Came into that a little bit off balance. Alright, let's do this. Oh, you have a slightly different moveset than the last one I encountered. Ow. I'm getting so much dumb damage. Okay. This guy's not using the kick move, I've noticed. But he has like a Sabimaru equivalent. Okay, that was a kick move, but it's not the kick move that I've used before to exploit these guys a little bit. That was a weird move. Stop. No. Okay. Alright, that was unnecessarily difficult for me. I should not have had that much trouble. Okay. What have we got here? Treasure carp scale, and then is it deep enough to go down here? No. Does not appear to be. Yeah, I didn't even think to go this way, which is my bad. All right. I don't know how to go further that way. I guess maybe from the other side I can climb back. Because I did enter from this direction. I don't know if I can get to the water on the other side of this. I can definitely grapple up. I just don't know where from that I would be able to do that. Oh, that's it? Nothing more? Okay. I have enough skill points to get another upgrade. This unlocks two things, so I'm gonna get this. Improves the amount of sen dropped from enemies and improves item drop rates. That's very nice, actually. Senpo leaping kicks. Combat art, where repeated kicks begin with a leaping kick. A combined anti-air counter and a sweep attack counter, followed up with a combination of kicks. That seems very useful. A technique refined by the recluses of Senpo. According to their practices, mastery of the leaping kick Proves one has attained true enlightenment. Very good. That seems very useful. Oh, actually, I can also enhance physical attributes and get the 6th rare necklace. The centipedes will seek out a leader, often changing names out of loyalty. Centipede chiefs are known as long arms for their large talon-like weapons. I've encountered 2 of these. Poisoned pond, or you mean the poison pool? Yeah, that was the next one on the list, right? That you were saying earlier. This is different than before. This guy's walking around and the buildings are destroyed. Like, even when I just showed up. There's blood. Okay, so there's probably something down. Oh. I see. All right. Round 2. Let's go. I guess I didn't have the Mortal Blade last time. Oh, crap. Gotta get out of there. Ah, dummy. It's been a bit. Ow. Okay. No, no. Need to get out of here. Crap. Okay. Clearly I am not as wary of this thing as I was before, and that is not a good thing. You can block that with a purple umbrella. Oh yeah, that's right. Because it blocks terror moves. Weird camera thing there. Ow. You caught me. Just barely survived that. All right. Round 1. That's new. Oh, hello. Hi. I was wondering what the new trick was going to be. So I bet you fight like round 1 Guardian Ape. The original Guardian Ape fight, and then this Guardian Ape is still here as well. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, this is a fun little mix-up. That was interesting. It was nowhere near me. I guess he can't really see. Ah, the double up. Need to make sure that I keep at least them both visible. Ow. Ow. Taking a lot of dumb damage. Too close. Crap. The wall is really bad positioning on my part there. Just barely alive. Just heard a firework. It's a bit late. Just out of range, thankfully. No. Oh, that did a surprising amount. Oh, gotta get out. I mean, I guess they did say that the fireworks are effective against beasts, and this one isn't, like, centipede possessed, as far as I can tell. Caught me. They're just a little bit inconveniently positioned with each other. Ah, okay. Well, that wasn't too bad for a first attempt. It just took a little long. This is cool. I actually appreciate that they're letting me have the rematch a little bit here. I also appreciate that there was immediate warning signs that there was something different here. I should equip as well. I don't think I'm going to be using Shuriken, so I can swap this for the Lilac. Just in case. You can use Spear when he gets downed. For a lot of damage. Okay. The fireworks were very effective on the second one as well. Thank you for all this free damage. Ah, crap. Should have just had this ready. That was terrible. Okay, I think I understand what you mean. So when I down him with that, when he does the big attack, and I deflect, and then I can use the spear. Oh. I'm gonna need to get better at swapping. I guess I only have a limited number of spirit emblems. I should watch what I use them on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice. I like that. That's very thematically appropriate. I get to do it twice. Yeah, huge. The second one has much less posture than I thought. I'm getting mollywopped in the corner, though. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah. I'm definitely going to. I just need to have enough of an opening. Ow. Just a little out of range. Gotta get hit. Oh, nope. Managed to not. I'm out of spirit emblems. I'm fighting so much worse. Like the main one was being so much less aggressive last time, though. I'm getting knocked on the ground and comboed. I'm just like one good hit off from being able to take out the second one, but I've lost so much health and healing items. Okay. I probably could have kept that one around to get a reset for the resurrection. Unfortunate, but... Oh, he didn't do the scream, actually, after getting up there. Normally he does that. Nice. Okay. That's it. I mean, I don't think I need to equip this, unless you meant Immortal Draw. Nice. I really love the animations for that. It's so cool. All right. The headless guardian ape was a colossal beast plagued with the power of undying. And another prayer. Oh, 2 prayer beads. Oh, hell yeah. That was awesome. Is bestowal ninjutsu. Ninjutsu technique that wreathes a blade in the victim's blood, extending its reach. Costs spirit emblems to use, activated after a backstab death blow. The wolf discovered this technique upon beheading a foe with the mortal blade, forming a cursed sword from spilled blood. Though it bears likeness to the mortal blade, it cannot kill the undying. Interesting. And that's notable because, as well, that I think it's the first thing that they've mentioned being specifically developed by Sekiro. Cool. Thank you for letting me know this was here, because that was a ton of fun. That was a really, really good fight to end on. I think I'm going to end the stream on that fight, because that's such a good note to end. All right. I am going to quickly. I'm going to go ahead and warp back to the dilapidated temple, but I am going to end the stream there. I don't really have anything extra for closing statements today, so if you are watching the VOD, there should be some videos appearing on screen now. And for the rest of you, thank you for coming, and goodbye. I have been Sol Runeholm. See you in the next one.